Hello, darlings.
Hello, darlings. How are you?
It's been a while. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Oh, yes, it's been a while, but you've been poorly, darling.
I have.
Yes. Yes, you've had a terrible cough. Not COVID, by the way, folks. So you can take your masks off right now.
Bless you.
You're welcome.
Anyway,
darling.
clinky, clinky.
Oh, cheers. Cheers,
Hello. Everybody. Of course, we're making beer, Posh.
Oh, yes. And getting... beer is good, darling, you know. I mean, it's responsible for getting at least 100 million people laid.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, beer makes everybody look attractive.
Yes.
Righto.
What are we doing today, darling?
I thought we'd cook strawberries.
Oh, yes, what? Oh, how posh.
Yes.
Well, how are we going to cook strawberries, darling?
We're not going to cook them, that's silly. We're going to make strawberries Romanoff.
Strawberries rub one off, darling?
Yes, rub one off, absolutely.
Yeah, lovely.
And then after that...
Is that washing?
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Is it?
Oh, yes, I mean, we don't agree with their politics, but we do enjoy their food.
Oh, yes, I enjoy their drinks, darling, like the black washing. I really love the black
I
washing.
did a black Russian once.
Did you?
Made my eyes water.
Did it? Or did you get moist, darling?
I did. That's right.
Jolly good, then.
So, let's have a look at the ingredients then, my little little friends. Fresh cream.
Cream, we love cream.
Cream. Little bit of vodka.
Oh, darling, I like it already.
Little bit of vodka.
How posh.
A little bit of vodka.
All right, carry on.
Oh, yeah.
Move on, darling.
Strawberries, of course. It wouldn't be strawberries Romanoff without strawberries.
No, strawberries rub one off without strawberries. It would be very boring.
We've got a little bit of mint, and this is for the garnish after. Maybe I like to make things look pretty, and we don't need to worry about the eggs. They're for the little puff pastry shell we have to make to put the Romanoff in.
Oh, jolly good then.
I know. You don't have to use the pastry, but I'm going to because I'm posh.
Yes, you are posh, darling.
Well, I suppose there's only one thing left to do, and is that to show them how to do it.
Yes, well, that's what we're here for, darling.
Indeed.
Isn't it, after all? Oh, by the way, if you have a young lady round, you know, and you want to have a nice evening, then you must follow our recipes if you're a bachelor, because, let's face it, they're pretty bloody useless at cooking, some of them.
They are.
But some of them are very good.
In the bed.
Yes, so we thought to get you there quicker.
Oh,
That's the reason why we're showing you all these posh foods that can be made very simply at home, darling. No need to go to a fancy restaurant. Have one at home and impress your young lady.
Don't be caught having one at home. You will not impress anybody.
No, of course not.
Righto. We'll be right back with the choppy, won't we?
Yes, back with the choppy. Ta-ta!
Of course, we're back again, aren't we, darling?
Oh, yes, we weren't long, were we?
We won't go long now. We just had to get the vodka and all
Yes.
that.
And we were having a little chat with our new cameraman, Marvin.
Marvin, he's lovely, isn't
Oh,
he?
he's lovely.
Very hairy back.
Yes, and very posh, though.
Very posh.
Posh with it.
I think his parents really, brought him up proper.
Yes, I was just wondering, Marvin, who did your haircut? And tell us who he is, and we'll go beat him up for you.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I'm sorry,
clearly
darling.
takes drugs. Anyway, we've got about 250 grams of strawberries. Can you see those, Marvin, in the box?
Yes, see, 250 grams meaning a punnet.
A punnet, indeed.
Well, then keep it simple,
well,
darling.
some people
really.
might have, vast amounts of strawberries hanging about. So anyway, we're going to...
I doubt it.
For those of you who don't know, I'm just going to take this off and just peel it up and give it a... See that? Look at that.
Oh, lovely, darling. You popped that off lovely.
Indeed. Because we don't want those.
You're good at popping off.
And just give it a nice little cut in half. All right, my little loves? Just in half. Lovely. Looks...
Oh, stop it, darling. Just get on with it.
And into the bowl. I'll do that again.
I've taken going to eat that, you know.
Taking the green bits off. Oh, dear.
Oh, you nearly cut your bloody finger off.
Nearly cut me dick off, didn't I? So, there we go.
Have you got a drink, darling?
Yes, you're standing next to me.
Yeah, lovely.
Cut that in half.
Charming, I'm sure.
We jest, really, don't we, darling? We jest.
Yeah, yes, you do. I might just stab you in the head.
Oh, you could always punch me again.
Yes, I might. I'm feeling a punch coming on.
I need to be a punch in the... And stay away from the bloody vodka. Oh, I'm sorry to swear, darlings. Stay away from the vodka.
Darling, I don't touch the vodka, ever.
We had such trouble with him last time.
I just tried to test it and make sure it was okay. Really, darling?
Remember what happened last time? He drank far too much alcohol, and then the cameraman, Bruce, ended up with his trousers around his head singing some strange song about goblins. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Darling, sorry.
What's she doing? What's she doing?
Nothing,
What are you doing?
Nothing.
So here we
Carry
go.
on.
I'm just cutting the strawberries in half.
Yeah.
You see that, Marvin? Cutting those in half. Crutches are getting in the way. They're wonderful things, but an absolute pain in the arse.
Well, I've never had a crutch up my ass before.
I find that hard.
I've had a crutch in my crutch.
Ooh. Ooh. I think that's a bit rich.
Darling.
Remember the people at Krusty Pines Nursing Home watch this?
Oh, do they?
Apparently.
Oh, they love it, darling. They love all the
Okay,
naughty
so here we
things.
go. Nice big bowl of strawberries. Strawberries.
Strawberries, darling.
And as we said, I think actually for those who work in that way, I think you'd probably 3 cups of chopped strawberries. But just in half. Because, my darlings, we're going to put vodka on.
Oh, my favourite part. The vodka.
And I'm going to put about half a cup of vodka in there.
Oh, darling, how do you measure that?
Yeah, it's half a cup.
Yes. God.
And I'm just going to use my knife because I haven't got a spoon. I'm just going to...
I'll get you a spoon, darling.
Oh,
We've got spoons, you know. This is a modern household. Here, spoon.
yeah, thank you.
Lovely. Stir away.
Yeah, get them all covered over because we're going to let them sit in the fridge for an hour or so. But while, to help them along and to make a nice sauce, normally you just add sugar, wouldn't you, darling?
Yes, sugar, darling.
And
That would go well with that.
And it breaks down and goes into sort of a syrup. But to speed things up, and because I like it, I'm going to add this strawberry syrup. In she goes.
It's just like ice cream topping, darling, really.
And I'm going for about half a cup of that. No, let's make it a cup.
Oh, bloody hell, darling.
Well, I've kind of overdone it on the vodka, methinks, but that's all right. Not that that's possible.
Oh, that's not a
What
problem
I'm doing-
for me, dear.
I'm just using... You can use strawberry jam, which always works well too, or even a blackberry jam or something like that, just for a different texture. And I'm
that looks delicious, darling.
and I'm putting the jam in there to thicken the vodka a little and to get all the strawberries all coated. Because
Oh, lovely.
it's not Romanoff if
It's not Romanoff.
if it hasn't got vodka on it.
No, darling. You can't rub one off without the vodka.
Oh dear, we're going with the rub 'em off jokes again.
Yes, I love the rub it off joke.
Fair enough. We're going to
Yes.
tap it down.
I'm sure the young gentleman will know what I'm talking about.
Oh God, now we're going to the masturbation jokes. We're going to lose Marvin as well, aren't we? Because of your language and your...
No, don't be silly, darling. He's very open-minded.
Anyway, dears, there we are. See, vodka. I put some... Oh, it's a pubic hair. I put
Must be
some...
one of mine, darling. I
syrup.
didn't shave for ages.
It wasn't grey.
Oh, lovely.
Got some syrup in there to coat those strawberries, okay? So a pallet of strawberries cut in half, about a cup and a half of vodka, and a good cup of syrup. And I put it in a bowl, and I'm going to put this in the fridge for about 2 hours, okay?
And here's the fridge, if you can see it.
Oh,
amongst
thank you,
all that.
darling. Put it in the fridge.
Yes, thank you. Fridge.
Oh,
There you go, my little darling. She's staying there for a little while.
Look at it.
Why don't you?
looks like a strategically shaved monkey.
Stop it.
We'll be right back and we're going to show you what we do next. There's cream. There's cream
Oh,
involved.
there's cream involved. We love cream.
See you in a bit.
Ta-ta.
Here we go. Can you see that, Marvin? Good man. Now, this is a square of frozen puff pastry. And we need a triangle to go on to with our dessert. So I'm just going to show you how we do that. Best thing to do is to cut it into quarters. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. But it's best to do it while the pastry's not quite defrosted. Because it doesn't cooperate, I can tell you that. There we go. Okay, we'll just get ourselves a nice square. I'm going to need two, so I'm going to make two. Because it has one on the bottom and one on the top. There we go. Can you see that, Marvin? Look at that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush that with egg yolk and put it in the oven, 180 degrees for about 20 minutes until it puffs up. Be lovely. And the egg yolk, don't use egg white, use egg yolk, and that will make it really shiny. And you'll see we're going to brush it with beaten egg yolk, put it in the oven until it puffs up, and put it to one side, ready to go in our strawberries. All right, we'll be back. Where's Penny with that vodka? Penny? She'll be back.
Darling, how's the puff pastry going?
Well, it's in the oven. Oh, God, have you been at the vodka? I told you, no vodka.
No, darling. I've been drinking vodka all my life.
Oh.
Just to prove it to you, I'll show you how ineffective it is for me.
Good God, you can't even talk properly. What's wrong with you, darling?
No, darling,
don't drink anymore.
Don't go there.
Okay,
I will.
that's
I'll
good.
try it. Just one more.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Right.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Penny. Oh, darlings. Look, Penny. Got the vodka and the syrup with the strawberries. See that, how thick it is?
Oh, lovely.
Now, we've got more than we need. Now, what I've done is I've whipped 250 mils of cream. Can you see that?
Oh.
And I've whipped it up just so that it's nice and thick, holds its own shape.
Yes, look. Thick.
Lovely, lovely.
Not as thick as some, darling.
No. And what we're going to do is we're going to
I think I've got cream on my hair.
We're going to fold the
Oh, darling.
We're going to fold the strawberries into the cream, okay? And folding means we're going up to the bottom and up to the top.
Down to the bottom and up to the top.
Thank you. We don't want to mix it too much because we want it to have a little bit of white in there.
Oh, yes, darling, I love white.
Here we go. So I'm going to get a good healthy spoon of strawberries. Strawberry. Pop it in. Here we go.
Oh,
Fold
lovely.
away, darling.
Here, am I folding properly, darling?
Here we go. One more big spoon.
Oh, lovely. Ooh, folding.
Yes, we don't
Here
want.
we go.
We don't want it to go all pink. We want a bit of contrast.
Oh my God, that looks so delicious, darling.
One more, I think, darling. One more.
Yes, one more.
Because we don't want it to go back to liquid.
No, but we want plenty of vodka in there, darling.
That'll do, darling. Okay, now let's go to the plate. Now to make it posh, I'm going to put a bit of the liquid from the strawberries onto the plate. So we call that mirroring, dear. Mirroring.
And they also call it coulis, don't they?
Well, coulis is something a bit different. But yes, you could. Now I'll go and get my little puff pastry things. Puff pastry!
Puff pastry coming right up. Here's some we prepared earlier.
Oh, these didn't puff up very well, but they'll be lovely. They will be lovely. Now, I'm going to get a bit of cream off here, and this is going to hold on to the pastry for me.
Oh, lovely, like super glue, darling.
Indeed. Let's get our spatula out. Get our spoon. And I'm going to get some of the, see that? Get some of the Romanoff onto the dessert there. Let's get a few more strawberries in so it looks chunky.
Chunky.
And then we place this pastry piece on top.
Oh my God, that looks superb, darling.
And to make it extra posh, let's have a little bit of mint leaf in there because that would make it look.
Oh, the
absolutely-
contrast, darling.
And
the
there we
colour,
are.
it just smacks of poshness.
It does. Strawberries Romanoff.
Romanoff. There you go, strawberries rub one off.
And if you want to be really posh, here, Marvin, have a look at the, down to the coulis there. Go down. I'm going, pardon me, Marvin.
No.
I'm going to put a blob of cream into there like that. Do you see that? There
It's
we go.
very simple, darling. Would you like a stick?
No, I'm going to use the spoon and I'm just going to cut it out there.
And make a little artistic thing.
Yes, there we go.
Like a remoire.
Do you
Look
know
at that, darling?
If you did that for your lady friend or your man friend or your...
Oh, it's a dead cert leg opener.
even if it's a rubber woman, darling.
It's a leg opener.
It is a leg opener, absolutely. And there we go. Strawberries Romanoff.
Look at that.
And if you don't get one rubbed off with that, the vodka will help it along the way. Thank you, darlings. Let's have
Absolutely
Are
perfect.
we going to have a tasty?
Yes, let's have a tasty.
It's our favourite bit.
Yes, see you soon. Ta-ta.
So there it is, kiddies. Strawberries Romanoff.
Oh, it looks lovely, darling.
Marinated strawberries in vodka with the strawberry jam to thicken it, or you can use topping like I did. Finish with some puff pastry that didn't puff, and a little bit of ice sugar over the top. Mint, of course. Remember we said about red, white and green? Always the great way to make things look good.
Oh, lovely, darling.
So I think the taste now, dear. We're not going to taste that one because we promised that to somebody.
Oh,
Was it nice?
lovely, darling.
Yes, strawberries Romanoff. Do you know, you could have this as a dessert and be in jail within the hour.
Yes.
Oh, God.
No, darling. It's got a kick to it, hasn't it?
Yes, it does.
It's got a kick like a very pregnant mule.
It does indeed, darling.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, we, of course, this recipe will be on our description, won't it, dear?
Oh, yes, darling.
And if you want to send us a request or a comment, please do so. And don't forget to subscribe and like.
Oh, yes, do that a lot, darling.
Otherwise, we'll track you down.
Yes.
Won't we, dear?
And we'll make your life a misery.
We have weapons, you know. So, enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us. And next week, we're going to make something else. Savoury, darling.
Yes, it's my turn, isn't it?
It is.
I'll have to come up with something very posh.
Oh, we have to be posh. Anyway, goodbye. We love you.
We love you. Bye-bye.